one.
Oh, 100%, man. I mean, you just don't know, right? Both have been back and forth, so the trilogy's here, buddy.
Yeah, and as you said, Sean, as we get this title match underway, in all those matches, they both had their moments. They both could have come out the victor.
Yeah.
But 15 minutes on the clock here to find out who's getting that vacant heavyweight title. Josh Palmer, Sean Williams here for you from a packed house in Austin, Texas. Thanks for joining us here live on FloGrappling.
Yeah, Luke has a tremendous ability to get to the back from the standing position. So it's, you know, these ducks and slide bys and things like this, underhooks, and so he's very, very good at getting around the corner to the back off the feet position. So
conversely, we look at Pena can do the exact same thing just from the guard position.
Right,
He's so good at coming up and
good.
Forcing the scrambles and the exposure. You know, we mentioned in the pre-show, and you heard it in the excellent hype video there from Reed. You know, they fought a couple of times before, but you take CGI too, right? The last time they met, Griffith fell to an armbar for Pena. He just fought an entire match submitting Diego Pato, and under that format, immediately with no rest, had to fight Pena. So, you know, it's tough to draw full conclusions from that, right?
Yeah,
it muddies the waters somewhat.
Yeah, we'll find out now, right? So both guys heavy on the call, smacking each other around with the hand fighting. I don't know if Felipe is trying to just keep Luke standing up, and then he's going to drop his level and shoot a double. It could be a strategy here to see, you know, that is an underhook already. See if he does like a far side knee tap. Could be a strategy. He's good like that. He'll to set you up before you know he's setting you up. It feels like he's just collar tying savage-like, but then all of a sudden that's just to get somebody to stand up, and then out of nowhere will be sort of a blast double-ish, or that's how, you know, he double-legged Luke in ADCC, and that's kind of was what set that win up, really.
Griffith snatched the single here, and head or guillotine attempt.
Luke has a great guillotine, but I think Luke's gonna
get that shoulder in. We saw him finish Declan Moody with that kind of snatch guillotine as well. But Griffith earns the top position here with that single, and that's what he's got to watch out for, the quick wrestle up from Pena.
Stop!
So Felipe is really good at getting entangled the legs, those bear traps, the situations where he'll pummel the right leg over, and get into these scenarios where he can do that. He can tie up your legs, sweep you, get to the top. Oh, Luke on the back again here.
Good counter. That's one hook rolling through, trying to get the second. Looks like he's just about got it.
Felipe was, yeah, he almost doesn't quite have the hip. You see how Felipe's hips are beating him to the ground. Now he has a back control.
Yeah, into the body triangle as well.
And he's got his hand across the face. Felipe got to get that hand in there because he'll finish here. He's going to finish here.
Big squeeze it, and Luke Griffith gets the championship belt. And Pena thinks he held it a little bit too long. But Luke Griffith fired up here, a quick submission win. He is your new heavyweight champion. What a scramble.
Yeah.
We said, Sean, the finishing instinct, they get to the back, it could be over like that.
And that time he was able to actually keep the back, right? Man, it was so close. Felipe almost out, and then he was able to keep the back.
Well, they're still having a few words, and I got to say, Sean, I understand Pena's frustration.
Yeah, of course, he was tapping. He was tapping. You know, I think Luke got caught up in the moment.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get some replays for you. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people looking back at this finish. It was a great scramble sequence. Let's take a look. These are your full fight highlights. It was a fairly short affair here, but talk us through it, Sean.
Yeah, he had that single. He tried that run the pipe with the head. He was able to put him down with just running the pipe, and then yeah, Felipe didn't get in on those strangle hands. He just didn't get in on it, and then Luke has a really brutal choke here, and then yeah, you can see Felipe, and he still gave him a little squeeze. So I don't blame Felipe to be a bit frustrated with that. I believe Luke was probably just really excited, but yeah, he was able to keep the back, and that what was really I don't know if we're going to cue that up again, but how he kept the back. I mean, Felipe was really close to getting out.
I'm sure we'll see it a few more times in the post-show, but let's go ahead and get the official decision.
And your main event comes to an end inside the 4th minute of action. Your winner by submission and new WNO heavyweight champion of the world, Luke Griffith!
He remains perfect on the Who's Number One stage. And finally secures his win emphatically, you have to say, Sean.
Yeah.
Over Felipe Pena.
I mean, he had been there early on, and both previous contests, the same, like back take early on, but couldn't keep it. That time he made the adjustments, was able to keep it.
I mean, I'm going to need someone to make a meme with the roll counter
Yeah.
of how many times Pena tried to get that escape going. But let's find out how our new champ's feeling. He is with Alex Wendling.
Your new heavyweight champion, it is Luke Griffith with a dominant win. I got to ask at the end, there was a little bit of talk going back and forth. Can you explain what that was to the audience?
Yeah, I did hold on a little bit longer than maybe I could have, but I was waiting for the referee to stop it. I hit a tap along, but don't talk to the ref to stop, so yeah.
When the belt is on the line, you gotta wait till the ref stops it. You got the submission tonight, and you did it with your Kingsway family here. How does it feel?
It feels amazing, you know. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who helped me during this camp. You know, there's a lot that goes into it. So to John, Gordon, Gary, Nicholas, all the guys, thank you. To my wife, my sister, thank you guys. I can't do this by myself, so it takes a whole team. So it feels amazing.
You're just 25 years old. What does a win like this and being the heavyweight champion mean to you at this point of your career?
I mean, it feels amazing. This is something that I've dreamed of as long as I can remember, and so to finally have my hands on this, you know, and also to step up and take the place from Gordon. You know, he was so dominant for so long, and he's helped me so much, so to be able to step into this and take over from him feels really good.
I'm sure he is very, very proud. Gordon, can we please talk to you? An amazing performance by your boy. You vacated the belt, he's handing it to you. I know a lot of people in here want to see you out there again, but we know that you're more focused on coaching now. What does it mean to you to be able to see him take that belt?
Well, I was hoping someone was going to win the absolute last year so they could take my spot at ADCC, but this is a close second. You know, I relinquished the title, and you know, Luke came out here and put on a perfect performance, so I couldn't be happier. You know, this is definitely his belt, but I couldn't be happier and more proud of him. You know, coming back and beating a guy who has beaten you twice, you know, by submission nonetheless, is a super hard thing to do psychologically. So for him to come in and put the pace on and finish Pena the same way that Pena finished him was a very validating feeling, I think, for everybody on the team. So, you know, couldn't be more happy for you.
And now both titles are going back home to Kingsway. What statement does that make about Kingsway Jiu-Jitsu?
I think we killed it tonight. You know, I think with the greatest grappling team in the world, and you know, I'm excited to see what the future holds for the Kingsway people. We have a lot of young athletes coming. We never had a talent pool, a big talent pool to pick from, but now that we have our own academy, you see a lot of young, talented athletes coming in, and I'm super excited for that.
We can't wait to see some of the other matchups coming up for you guys. Congratulations, enjoy the win. This is your heavyweight champion. Give it up for Luke Griffith.